Hey, thanks for taking out the time to go over my PDP. I've spent some time reflecting on where I'm professionally and have set goals to improve in a few areas. I'd love your thoughts on it. So, one of my main goals is to improve my time management skills, especially since I've noticed I tend to procrastinate at times. I've planned out a few actions like using a new task management app and scheduling weekly check ins with myself to review progress. What do you think of that goal?
I think setting up weekly check ins with yourself is a great idea. That's a strong way to keep yourself accountable. But I'll also suggest you try breaking your tasks down into smaller steps and prioritizing them. It's easy to get overwhelmed, so having smaller, more manageable tasks might make it easier to stick to a schedule.
That's a good point. I sometimes try to tackle everything at once. I'll try to prioritize tasks more and break them into smaller pieces.
I'd love your feedback on my PDP too. I have been working on developing my leadership skills. I have set a goal to lead a project within the next 6 months. However, I have found it challenging to find opportunities to practice leadership in my current role. I am thinking about volunteering to leadership roles outside of work, maybe organizing community events. What do you think?
I think volunteering for leadership roles outside of work is a great idea. It gives you a low pressure environment to practice those skills. You might also want to consider setting some measurable outcomes, like how many people you lead in the event, or how you'll gather feedback, or what leadership skills you'll focus on improving.
That's a really good suggestion. I hadn't thought about adding specific measure outcomes. I'll definitely do that to track my progress.
Another area I've been focusing on in my PDP is improving my technical skills with a specific software tool that's becoming more relevant in my field. I've set a realistic goal to complete an online course by the end of the month, but I'm wondering if that's realistic given my other commitments.
I think that's a great goal, but maybe you should give yourself a little bit more time if your schedule is tight. Also, consider looking for practical projects where you can apply what you're learning. Sometimes hand on experience is just as valuable as taking a course.
I like that idea. I'll try to find a project where I can use the software as I learn. It might help solidify what I'm picking up in the course.
It's great to see how you have become really proactive about your professional development. I think your goals are definitely achievable, especially with the changes we have talked about. I'll work on breaking down my leadership goals like you suggested to, and think about how I can track progress in specific measurable ways.
Thanks. I feel better about my time management goal now. I think breaking it down into smaller steps and prioritizing will definitely help. It's been really helpful hearing your feedback. I'll update my PDP based on what we have discussed.
I am glad it was helpful. I'll also review mine and add more measurable goals. We should check in again soon to see how we are both progressing.
Thank you.